published 1640 the 29th of November 2017, updated 1645 the 29th of November 2017. Former White House Chief Strategist Steve Bannon is standing firm on his commitment to campaign for embattled Alabama Senate hopeful Roy Moore. "I look forward to standing with Judge Moore and all of the Alabama deplorables in the fight to elect him to the United States Senate," Bannon told CNN. "And send shockwaves to the political and media elites." DailyMail.com confirmed last week that Bannon planned to campaign alongside Moore, who's been accused of preying on teenage girls. On December 5, scroll down for video. Former White House Chief Strategist Steve Bannon confirmed that he plans to campaign alongside embattled Republican Alabama Senate candidate Roy Moore next week, despite the numerous accusations from women who said Roy Moore preyed on them as teenagers. The Senate candidate has remained in the race. Moore has also stood defiant, refusing to leave the race and calling the slew of accusations false. While President Trump has no plans to visit Alabama, he noted last Tuesday that Moore had totally denied the allegations, making the Republican a better fit for the Senate seat than a liberal Democrat, the president suggested. With the media coverage of the scandal fading, Moore has regained the top position over Democratic hopeful Doug Jones. In recent Alabama polls, a JMC Analytics poll that was released Wednesday found that Alabamans preferred Moore over Jones 48 to 43%. When the allegations, first reported in the Washington Post, were doing the most damage politically, Jones had opened an 8-point lead in the deep red state. When Maine Republicans like Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell called for Moore to drop out, the candidate simply threw the request back at the Kentucky senator. "I want to tell you who needs to step down, that's Mitch McConnell," Moore said at a campaign event last week. He added that the allegations, which came from a number of women, were an effort by Mitch McConnell and his cronies to steal this election from the people of Alabama, and they will not stand for it, Moore said, early last week, before President Trump left Washington for Mar-a-Lago. White House press secretary said, again and again, that the administration's position was that the voters of Alabama should decide their next senator. However, as Trump sauntered out onto the South Lawn to leave for vacation, he stopped and talked to reporters, coming seemingly close to giving Moore a full-fledged endorsement. On Sunday, the president dug into Jones, the Democrat, again. "The last thing we need in Alabama and the U.S. Senate is a Schumer-Pelosi puppet who is weak on crime, weak on border, bad for our military and our great vets, bad for our Second Amendment, and wants to raise his taxes to the sky." Trump tweeted, "Jones would be a disaster," he said.